Finally, there's been much questioning and desiring to hear what I am doing next. And now that it is fully public, I can tell you that beginning on July 20th, I have been called to be the new rector of St. Mark's Episcopal Church in Grand Rapids, Michigan. So I will be departing here, and me and my family will be moving to Western Michigan later this summer.
Hello, my name is Earl Beede, and I'm a member of your vestry. I'm joined in the vestry today by Gina over here. I see Richard, Eric, and Jordan. We're all members of the vestry. I wanted to point out that first announcement that the vestry is doing the work of helping us transition to a new rector. And currently we're discerning about which path to take. We have two paths which we could choose from. One is known as the interim path, which means that we're going to actively try to find a new rector with a nationwide search. In fact, international, because the Episcopal Church is now international, so we could choose internationally. The second path is a priest in charge approach, where we get to choose locally. And we usually get presented for a few names to do that. So we're trying to discern to do that. During this process, we will be sharing as much information as we possibly can. There is some information that we need to keep close because we're talking about people and salaries and stuff like that, so we need to keep that relatively close. But we'll share whatever we can as we go through that. Part of that process is working with the bishop's office, and a member of that office is just happened to be coming next week. Cristi Chapman, is her last name? Cristi Chapman, the Canon of the Ordinary, which is a she'll be here next week, and she's asked to speak with us between the two liturgies, the 9:30, and so she'll be able to answer more questions about the diocese role in helping this, particularly in the two paths, how they offer up names for the interim, if we go the interim route, who's going to be here for a little while, or a priest in charge who's here for a longer while with the option to buy if we like. Though while we may not be able to share a ton of information, we want to hear a ton of information. That's why Gina, Jordan, Richard, Eric, and I will all be happy to hear what your thoughts and between these options might willing to be. Also, please pray for your vestry, because we have this decision plus the 11 work that's going on as well. It's happening, of course, all at the same time. It never just rains, it pours. So please keep us in your prayers. I thank you for your attention.